The Rise and Fall of Venezuela, a cautionary tale of oil wealth. Imagine a country blessed with nature's most coveted treasure called Oila Nation, sitting on the largest proven oil reserves in the world, more than even Saudi Arabia. That's Venezuela at a T1 point. It was the envy of Latin America, a land of booming cities, luxury, and prosperity. Venezuela's oil boom began in the early 20th century, transforming this agricultural nation into a global economic powerhouse. By the 1950s, Caracas was a glittering metropolis often called the Paris of South America. The nation enjoyed a high standard of living with world-class infrastructure, thriving arts, and education systems. Oil exports filled government coffers, and by the 1970s, the Venezuelan bolívar was so strong it was nicknamed the dollar of Latin America. But there was a darker side. Venezuela became over-reliant on oil, neglecting other sectors like agriculture and manufacturing. This resource curse made the country vulnerable to fluctuating oil prices. When oil prices dropped, so did the economy. In 1999, Hugo Chávez, a fiery populist, came to power promising to redistribute wealth to the poor. He nationalized industries, including oil, and poured billions into social programs. For a while, it worked. Poverty rates fell, literacy improved, and Chávez became a hero to the marginalized. But when oil prices plummeted in the 2010s, the flaws in this oil-dependent model became glaring. Chávez's policies discouraged foreign investment, and the nationalized oil industry suffered from inefficiency and corruption. By the time Nicolás Maduro, Chávez's successor, took over in 2013, the economy was spiraling out of control. What followed was one of the worst economic collapses in modern history. Hyperinflation skyrocketed, at one point reaching over 1,000,000%. Imagine needing a wheelbarrow full of money just to buy bread. Venezuela's currency became worthless, and millions of people fell into poverty. What makes Venezuela's story so shocking is the sheer contrast. A country with enough oil wealth to build an empire is now struggling to keep its lights on. How could this happen? Experts point to a mix of factors. Overdependence on oil, corruption and poor governance, lack of economic diversification, sanctions and geopolitical tensions, particularly with the US. Venezuela serves as a cautionary tale, a lesson in how even the most abundant wealth can turn into a curse if mismanaged.